In today's science class, topic is measuring small thickness. To measure the thickness of a page of your notebook or to measure the thickness of a coin, we cannot use the meter scale. Then how can we measure such small thickness? For this, we will go through the activity 4. Okay. Now first what you have to do, you have to take a thick book and a scale. Okay. Then count the total pages of the book and measure the total thickness of these pages with a scale. Note your observations. Okay. Total number of pages you have to write here. Total thickness of book. Then thickness of page is equal to total thickness of a book and total number of upon total number of pages. Then the thickness of one page is itna centimeter. Okay children. I will show you this through a example. For example, this is the book, okay, and total number of pages in this book is 300, okay, and total thickness of this total thickness of this is 3 centimeter. Then thickness of page will be total thickness of book. How much? 3 centimeter, okay, and total number of pages is 300. So the thickness of one page will be 3 centimeter upon 300. Okay. Then what will be the answer? 0.01. 0.01. It is the thickness of one page in this activity. Okay. Like this you can take out the thickness of a page of a book. Now same way, if we have to measure the length of a curved line, how will you measure? This is the curved line. See, I have drawn here curved line. See, how will I measure? I will take a thread. See, I am not having thread, so I am using this lid. I will start measuring the curved line like this. Okay. I will go through this line with this thread along. I will go along this line. I have to go through this thread. Okay? मतलब इस लाइन के ऊपर आपको थ्रेड रखते हुए ऐसे आपको ये कर्व लाइन नापनी है. तो आपका थ्रेड यहाँ से शुरू होके यहाँ पे एंड होता है. फिर ये आपकी इस कर्व लाइन की लेंथ है. फिर हम इसको स्केल से मेजर करेंगे. ओके? अब देखिए यहाँ से आई मेजर्ड इट. नाउ इट्स मेजरमेंट इज 14 centimeter. Okay, the measurement of this curved line is 14 centimeter. In this way we can measure the curved line. Okay, read activity 5. You will know how you can measure a curved line. Now coming to next topic. Next topic is rest and motion. Rest and motion. What is rest? If an object does not change its position with time, it is said to be in rest. Okay. When the object changes the position, it is called to be in motion. For example, this is rubber. It is stationary. It is not moving. Then it is said to be in rest. Okay. Its position is not changing. And if its position is changing from here to here, then it is said to be in motion because there is change in its position. It was here. Now after some time it is moving and it reaches here. So there is change in position of this rubber from here to here. So it is said to be in motion. Okay. Now when you see, flatten your palm, place a clock on this palm, take a few steps. Are you in motion? What about the clock? Now you will see clock is in my hand. It is at rest. It is not moving. But when I am moving my hand, this clock is also moving. Okay? Then it is at rest. Clock is at rest. It is in my palm. It is at rest. But my hand is moving. Okay? My palm is moving. My palm is moving. See, my palm is moving. Clock it as rest. Clock is at rest. It is not moving. Refer to the palm. Okay? पाम हमारा मूव कर रहा है, क्लॉक नहीं मूव कर रहा है. तो हम कैसे मूवमेंट को लेंगे? with a frame of reference. Movement we will observe and measure with respect to a frame of reference. Okay. For example, in a class, this time in winter season, fans are off. So fan is not moving compared to the objects which are kept in the class. This is called the frame of reference. Okay. When we walk, we change our position with respect to the floor which is at rest. The fan is at rest when its blades are in motion. When you sit in a moving bus, you are at rest with respect to the bus but are moving with respect to the objects outside. When we walk, our position is changed but floor position is not changed. Floor is at rest. Okay. Fan is at rest when its blades are in motion. Similarly, when you sit in a moving bus, you are at rest in a bus. But the bus is moving, and compared to other objects outside, we are also look like we are moving. I am moving. Compared to the other objects, I am moving. Bus is moving. Bus is also seem to be moving, and I also appear as to be I am moving compared to the objects which are outside when you sit in a bus. But my body is at rest when I sit in a bus. Only bus moves. Okay. But compared to the objects which are outside, I appear as I am moving. Okay, children, now this was rest and motion. Now in next class we will discuss types of motion. Okay, till then stay safe, stay at home, keep on learning. Thank you, children.